Welcome to Wrestling News Radio. We are bringing you the live reaction coming off of WWE's pay-per-view that they had tonight. Mark, go ahead and run down what happened first on the pre-show.
Well, first, for the pre-show for Payback, we had R-Truth versus Stardust.
Well, we've seen this match 1,000 times on Raw. It was part of the pre-show, thankfully, it was not the main card. R-Truth got a win, and Stardust continues to float off into the cosmic oblivion. Guys, what in the hell is going on with Stardust? David, your thoughts?
He's taking the route of Big Brother. Be relevant for a little while with your new gimmick, disappear for a while, come on back.
So maybe he's on.
So he's I think we're getting ready to see him kind of disappear for a little bit, repackage him into a more evil Stardust.
So it's not going to go back to Cody Rhodes, though?
I don't think we're going to see a Cody turn for a little while. I think we got a little bit before that.
I'm hoping not to.
There will be one, but maybe not too soon.
Mark, thoughts?
Get it over with.
Yeah.
Get the feud done so we can at least see two new faces.
Is this really a feud? I mean, I know they fought a lot, but it isn't a feud.
It's been going on for at least 3 weeks, so
yeah,
I guess it's a feud.
Technically it is, legally. Alright, so pretty much that's what we got. We got another R-Truth win, another Stardust loss. And then that led into the Mega Powers.
Versus the Ascension.
Welcome to the Wasteland.
We're going to go ahead and say that we didn't know this first match was on the card, but other than that, David was perfect tonight calling his matches, and he nailed this one to start off, the Ascension. Got the win. The Mega Powers are not so powerful after all. Kudos to Curtis Axel for looking almost identical to Hulk Hogan minus the muscle and the old age. That was awesome. Besides that, though, I still hate this gimmick. I can't get behind it. I cannot support it. I will not support it. Not here nor there, not anywhere. Mark, your thoughts?
The first spot, I know Anthony hates the hulking up that quickly, but they got the nostalgia in real quick, and then from there on, it was Ascension.
I think 12 seconds was a little fast to get into the whole nostalgic hulking up, though. I mean, literally, I think we had about 12 seconds before we saw where he was all hulking up.
That wasn't my problem with it as much as the fact that this fresh, hot, dominant tag team is selling it 5 seconds into the match. That's my problem.
Well, it's Hulk Hogan, brother. You can't undo the Hulk up.
Like, it's true. I mean, Hulk Hogan only had that going for him too.
There's a difference between Axel and Hogan. Okay, sorry, there just is, and I hate Hogan. But anyway,
that's the difference.
This segment was awful for me. I can give 2 craps less. This pre-show would have been a complete waste of time for me, and it was. Other than that, thank God the regular card saved it. Guys, roll on with it, Mark. Open up the show for us.
The opening match of the night was Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. And we actually start off the night, and in the first match, we saw a lot of blood.
And a lot of pain.
Yeah.
We definitely did get some nice payback from Ziggler.
I don't know if it was nice, okay, because we had to see it.
But we didn't have to see pasty great white ass this time.
No, we got to see tan Hollywood ass. Dolph Ziggler got his. I don't know why everybody's infatuated with having another man's lips touch their asses like that's some kind of trophy now. But that's what they're doing. Sheamus gets the win. Dolph takes the loss. Don't know where we heard that before. Took a nasty bro kick.
He took a nasty kick.
There was no doubt he wasn't kicking out. We were like, oh, the match is over.
Yeah, after that headbutt and he was just dripping with blood, that led into a beautiful bro kick, which had Ziggler's blood on Sheamus too after the kick.
Yeah, that was a nice spot where he was going to pop out of it and he was like, no, I'm going to hit you so hard that my head's going to bleed. And then that led right to the finish. That was pretty good. But like I said with the Stardust R-Truth thing earlier, I really hope this feud is done. Can we please be done?
Yeah, let's move along. We got a nice little tournament that could be utilized better for certain red-haired folk.
Nice.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news, and we're gonna at least get one more.
One
Because
more.
Dolph had the first fall. Sheamus has the second.
They're gonna do the
It's the
trilogy.
rubber match. You gotta have a third one. So.
Maybe
Well, hopefully it'll be tomorrow night then.
What do they do at Elimination Chamber?
Probably.
It'll be the pre-show.
That'd be great.
Or they both get involved with the Intercontinental title picture.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but then they're going to extend it out on another 3 to 6, and I'm just tired of seeing it.
I hate it. Alright, next.
Next up, we have the 2 out of 3 falls match: the New Day versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd.
You know what? This match continues to exceed expectations, and it just goes far beyond the actual match itself. And it's still a great story. You know what I mean? It feels like you're watching the 1980s again when you're watching these teams going at each other. Because you got the dirty heel tactics going on, and you got the face that everybody loves to cheer for, and they play the role so well, so perfect. Cesaro and Kidd with that first pinfall, beautiful, nailed it. And then New Day. New Day didn't need the heel finish tonight until the very end. And I'm going to leave my 2 cents worth out of that. I feel like that they crossed the line there, okay?
It definitely, it made me laugh. I'm not a huge New Day person, but the way they pulled the switcheroo, some of us know it as twin magic, on for the win, I got a little chuckle out of it.
But how that's like supposed to be accepted? And Mark said, Mark being the oblivious guy that he is, says, well, they do have similar hair. No.
He was
No.
hiding his face in the cradle.
Oh.
I mean, all you saw was the hair, and he's
So-
like, "Oh, it's similar. It's
So
cool."
pretty much in the third fall, folks, they pull the switcheroo. They just have the manager guy on the outside hop in the ring while the ref's back is turned. And for those who don't know, the New Day is all the same color and the same race. And apparently that is enough for us to believe that they are the same person. And
Well, he also took off his jacket. Okay.
Just moving along, we had...
So New Day won, and that's where we're gonna get a tag team elimination chamber coming up.
That was New Day's payback for tonight, was finding out that little tidbit of news.
I have no idea how this is gonna work. We can't tell you yet. When we have more info, we'll be sure to let you know, because this is news to us as well.
Alrighty, so moving along, next up we had the Ryback versus the Bray Wyatt match, which Ryback either really hurt his ribs on Bray Wyatt having the bump off the apron, or he did the sell job of the century for Ryback.
Was there a movie producer in the back tonight? I think Ryback was trying out for a role.
He's been taking lessons from someone.
Ryback was like, look, I'm going to show you how to cut a promo first. Because they gave him a great promo in the back.
I wouldn't go as far as saying great. Maybe
For
a good
Ryback?
promo.
For Ryback?
Yeah, it was still good.
For Ryback, that was excellent.
That was probably his, top promo that we're going to get for this entire year, sort of.
He tied Bray's catchphrase into his catchphrase in one sentence. That takes talent. Alright, that's not...
Yeah, but they were holding the flashcards right there for him. They had the cue cards. All you had to do was read it.
He said it too calm and steady. He knew what he was doing.
That's because they had him on big, bright yellow poster board with Sharpie.
In the big bold letters with the neon writing around it. Oh, God.
Can't mess it up that way. Just read this sign.
They probably had it in the big Pringles can sitting behind there.
Little picture of how his facial expression should look drawn on the bottom.
Oh.
We also got to see Ryback go off the top.
Yeah, Ryback doing a splash which probably didn't do much for helping those broken ribs.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
It didn't help one bit.
But by the way, whoever designed this spot in the match, like, did Bray improv that going off the apron? Because if he didn't, and they called that, they were like, hey, you know what's a good idea? If your fat 350-pound ass jumps off the apron
No. Don't be talking about the face of fear like that.
and lands on my belly, but you miss and hit my balls. Ryback was hurt. You can see him slam the mat.
I think
he
there might have been a little mistake on the
He
spot.
couldn't catch his breath.
You think maybe a little bit? Maybe he was a couple of
Like
inches
about
off.
6
I mean,
inches
we've seen
off.
Bray with the little miniature bomb, running splash bomb thing he does. But I think his foot slipped on the apron a little, came up just a little short, and ended up
I'm
getting
telling you,
right dead center Ryback.
I think at the last minute, I think Bray said, you know, made a really cool fucking spot. Like,
I'm about to do
I'm
this.
just gonna jump. I'm like, a cool
Let me audible this right here. I'm gonna pretend to slip.
Curveball.
But
Oops.
they also worked it into the ending of the match with the ribs against the exposed turnbuckle.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's how,
Sister Abigail.
that's how it is with the turnbuckle row. He's going for the Ryback shell shock. He's able to grab the turnbuckle, pull it loose, and Ryback just has an exposed turnbuckle that he eats, and he eats Sister Abigail. Bray had an ironic message on the back of his shirt tonight, David. You want to talk a little bit about that?
It took me the first couple minutes of the match sitting there trying to figure out what it said. But what it came down to is follow the light, it will lead you home. So I'm hoping it's a little teaser for us to the family members coming home to Bray.
Would have loved that payback to happen starting tonight at Payback, WWE, but thanks a lot for dropping the ball.
They like the slow ones. We might get it on Raw.
They like the slow one. You know how many times I've heard that saying?
I think we've heard it 983 times tonight.
Remember that slow one with Kane joining the Wyatts? Remember that slow burn?
That slow
Or-
burn with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, remember that
John
slow
Cena.
Remember that slow burn with Daniel Wyatt? Remember how that went? Oh God. Anyway. So we're gonna move on from that. Hopefully we're gonna get some more answers to Bray Wyatt coming up.
So next up, we have the I Quit match for the United States Championship between John Cena and Rusev.
Oh wait, you mean the Lana quit match that we all told you for about 4 weeks now was gonna end?
I think Anthony and I touched on it and called it spot for spot on the pre-show that we taped the other day. I think we called it spot for spot the whole way.
Not what. I think the only thing we left out, which I'm shocked that we did, they took the top turnbuckle off and turned it into an STF. Like, I don't know where we've seen that spot before.
Umaga.
Umaga, Brock Lesnar, anybody else John Cena needed to tap out that he couldn't.
Big Show getting...
He's done it
I think
show.
he's done it the show.
Khali.
He's taped Showdown.
Khali
Yes, he
got
did
the
Khali.
Yeah, Cena's just, you know what? This is our moment, David, and this is it. We're finally gonna get our shot to say, same crap, Cena. Same crap.
Yeah, let's change it up a little. You're getting stale.
You were
Change it up, man.
You were on a freaking roll, man. 3 freaking weeks. I praised you,
And then you give us the same crap
and then
that
you
you
go
force
give me
fed
the
us the
crap.
last 10 years.
And it's different. Like, if there's like 1 or 2 spots in the match where I'm like, oh, I saw that coming. But when you walk me through the match from the entrance all the way to the ending, and I can look at you 3 seconds before and go, you know what's about to happen here, right? That's not good. That's not good. And that's what happened with that match. That match was terrible.
We didn't see him hitting him with a monitor.
Okay. We
I
did
forgot-
see. We'll
forgot
just
about
replace
the-
monitor with
I
chair.
forgot about the assault of the electronics. And how horrible Rusev
And
sold it, by the way.
And don't forget
He's
that
about
John
to
Cena
cry.
did have a chance to send an email before he smashed
Rusev looked like he
Rusev.
was gonna. Rusev looked like his mom died when he got hit.
His teddy bear taken away. He's about to cry.
He was like, yeah.
He still said no.
Ah.
No!
took a whole...
Like a temper tantrum now.
Yeah, not really one of their better matches that they've had between each other, for sure.
Yeah, but thankfully, hopefully, knocking on some wood here, folks, it's over.
Hopefully that part is, but
I'm afraid I've got some more bad news because Rusev never quit.
This is... Alright, you've got a point there.
Oh, no! No! We're gonna get Cena Rusev 5?
I'm just the bearer of bad news here. Okay?
5?
I don't know.
Oh, so where does this leave Lana?
This leaves Lana on the outs, probably either getting new talent and or possibly she gets thrown into a match. Maybe Rusev gets mad and be like, fine, you face Nikki. Or the Bellas or something. Who knows?
Oh.
Oh, that's a tough challenge right there.
For someone who can't wrestle...
That's Nikki Bella. That's both Bellas. I mean, it's like having a rookie match. Hey, we'll take the best out of you three. Let's go.
And boom goes the Dynamite. Wow. Alright, what do we got next?
Speaking of the Bellas, we have the Bellas versus Tamina Snuka and Naomi.
Thank God this was not a long segment. I think David and you got excited a couple of weeks ago because you were under the impression that Naomi had a new finisher, and you were wrong.
Ass to face.
It worked. Hey, the money maker, buddy. That's what I keep telling you guys. It works. You gotta go where it works. Snuka's win. We all told you. Don't know what the hell they're doing with the Bellas. No clue. They're probably on the outs for a while. And that's okay with me and everybody else, probably.
Time to go make babies for the Bellas.
John Cena
Can't wrestle.
John Cena had a hilarious meme on the toilet this morning when Nikki Bella singing.
Can we just let this go?
Let it go? Can we let it go? Alright.
So, I actually think that we might be in for the Bella split.
No, really?
Again.
Really?
Sorry, more bad news.
Wait a second.
The way this
I don't know if I've seen
ended...
this. This
Haven't
might be
I
interesting.
seen this before, like 4 months ago?
But it might be interesting this time.
And then they just forgot that we did it, and then...
The way that the ending with Brie getting in the way...
Yeah.
I'm just saying...
You know how many times the Bellas have caught each other in a match? You know how many times they've
More than they've ever helped each other win?
They've caught each other in a match more than Big Show's fought, Roman Reigns. Or Jack Swagger's fought Rusev.
Oh.
Yeah. They have. So, I don't know, this segment is...
Well, I'm sorry, I just got to interject. A lot of it has to do with the awful talent they have in the Divas right now.
Well...
Might be time to do some call-ups.
And see, I don't think it's about what people drink, and there's a lot of women, they're just not music.
Yeah.
Alicia Fox can be a main star. They just put her on the screen.
Emma can wrestle.
Emma can work.
Natalia can work.
Natalia can work. They just leave it
Naomi can work.
Yeah, but Natalia's hasn't been real match ready lately. She's been with the tag team, and
well,
they keep peeling away the good divas and giving us Bellas.
That's Vince's fault.
And Bellas make me barf.
And you know what? Even Summer Rae can wrestle.
Yeah, she is good in the ring.
Well, I'm gonna
given the
digress.
chance.
I'm gonna digress on that, folks. So, you guys like Summer Rae way more than I do. I don't.
No. I'm just saying that she's more talented than what they have given her.
Yeah.
Well,
they never should have gave her the dancer gimmick to start with.
Was pretty good.
She started out as a valet in NXT here, so she had to work her way in the ring. So, we'll see.
So next up we have Neville versus Bad News Barrett.
Great, now we gotta put $500 in the fine jar. Vince doesn't happen. Wow, another one I was wrong on. Go figure. David got another one right. Neville. Barrett walked away. He just said, the hell with it, I'm the king, and I don't have to subject myself to this pain and gluttony. And he quit. And walked away. And
so regal of the king.
And then he decided when Neville had his back turned that it was a good time to show Neville who the boss was. Which, in turn, backfired. And he caught the red arrow. Anyway, what the hell are they doing with Wade Barrett?
His popularity gets him buried so many times.
Yes, they can. Like, I don't
You can only put him over for a match and a half, and then he has to go back to being nothing.
Was he not the first guy that also didn't cash in right? That lost their title match or whatever?
Cena was the first to not actually win the title, but he won the match.
Okay.
And then Sandow was the one who cashed in the loss.
So pretty much anytime they give Barrett a perk, it's not really a perk. Like, they want him to be the first guy that has the royalty spot, but is a joke in the royalty spot. Kind of like he was with the Intercontinental title. When he was the Intercontinental champion, they kept stealing his title every single week.
Yes.
And he would lose match after match after match because every single person who beat him got invited.
And
they all went to WrestleMania.
I really hope this trend ends. I do. Because I'm so sick of them making Wade Barrett a laughing stock.
I'd love to see Wade Barrett get a real good push. He's got the time in. He's finally healthy. It'd be nice to see him get a push. But he just wasn't the better man tonight.
I don't see it. Like, I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Not unless they really do a tag team with the Irish and the British.
I don't want to see that either.
Well, I mean, geographically, you wouldn't like to see that.
You're messing with the neutral powers. You can't do that. It's not good. Then we'll have the mega powers on our hands. Alright, what we got now?
Next up was the main event, the WWE World Title. Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. Which we got a Shield reunion for about 2.5 seconds.
It was a little bit longer, maybe about 14 or 15.
Yeah, maybe 15 seconds.
It was definitely long enough to whet our appetite.
It felt like 10 minutes to me.
Yeah.
I was lost in the moment.
It went on for a while.
It was almost like, WWE, remember what they did with that Ronda Rousey moment?
Yeah.
When they did the camera pan slowly? Because they cut down to Randy, then it cut over to Roman, then it cut over to Dean, cut over to Seth.
And then back to Randy, where it was like that, OMG, I'm about to get messed up.
Hello. This looks familiar. We've seen this before. And then, of course, Seth being the perfect heel, puts his arms around his two brothers, puts the fist out or back together, and oh no.
Proceeds to get destroyed.
He got destroyed. Well, guess what, folks? They need to stop giving Roman spots that involve a table and let this match up a powerbomb. Cause
But then he messed. Oh no, that was a dual powerbomb.
Because thanks for the crowd chanting one more time. Poor Seth. He took unnecessary violence tonight by having Kane go through his body twice and through a table and just glutton punishment. But in the end, Seth Rollins
With the pedigree.
is still your WWE World Heavyweight Champion with a pedigree on Randall Keith Orton. We were wrong. Randy took the win. It wasn't Dean.
Yes, I did think Dean.
And
I
it
did
wasn't
admit
Roman.
that Dean was going to be the fall
So
guy.
that is one thing you were wrong on. You weren't completely perfect.
I still had a pretty. I had a perfect card
You had a
match
You
wise.
had a no-hitter. You didn't have the perfect game.
All right, I'll take the no hitter.
All right. So, final thoughts on the card, Mark? Anything you want to add to this match?
They need to pay the tables more so they can stop botching.
Yeah, the tables need to get some.
They've ruined the last couple.
And Raws, like they're messing up weekly lately.
Those damn
It
tables.
might be time to bring in some new agents for the tables.
Just having the words new and WWE and fresh don't go together, it seems like.
Yeah, Vince buys used, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Listen, if it ain't,
Saves money.
listen, if it ain't broke, we'll fix it. That's what.
But overall, I think that the pay-per-view was a lot better than at least I expected. I know that.
How shocking is it that they're able to put together good shows 2 weeks in after the last one? And they're doing it again. Like, we're going to get these 2-week shows for the next 2 pay-per-views.
I'm okay with it.
I'm loving it.
I don't know if I'm okay. I'm to be determined.
We
I
saw
wanna-
blood in all but like 3 matches.
I gotta see how they follow it with Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
Cause the story is what I'm gonna have to pay attention to. Cause You could have any great match with an elimination chamber, but what's the fallout from it?
How we do the tag team. I'm really excited to kind of see how we get into this tag team elimination chamber. This is going to be interesting to watch. I can't wait to bring fresh news on that for everyone here in the hopefully next couple days.
Yeah. So there we have it. Even if we got to do a short podcast, we'll get it out there and let you know what the deal is, like breaking news on that. As for my thoughts on the pay-per-view, definitely, like Mark said, way better than Extreme Rules. I will say that Raw that we had a couple of weeks ago before that was still better than tonight. That Raw was incredible. But tonight, for what it was, definitely better than I thought it was. I'd give it a B.
I'd go a step farther than I'd actually give it I'm giving it an A tonight. They did a good job tonight.
It's not going to get an A. A's are hard to come by for me.
No, it was a pretty decent A show. Maybe not a high A, maybe an A minus borderline, but it was an A.
I'll tell you my problem. My problem with the Authority. They didn't need the J&J stuff. And they didn't need the Kane stuff. They just needed the
They need to get away from it now. This should be the last time we see it. It's getting old. We are getting tired of it. But it worked for the way it's been set the last couple weeks.
The slow burn, I think, is definitely coming because right now it seems like Triple H.
They already lit the wick.
Triple H has given his blessing for the pedigree, apparently. But we all know that at some point, Hunter is not going to like that eventually, and he's going to say that that's my move.
Let me show you how to do this,
and
son.
And you can't do it. And I do believe that they're going to have a match eventually. We're going to get a Seth and Papa versus Mentor versus Student, for sure.
Is that when the Shield reunites finally?
I don't think so. No, that's going to be a one-on-one. Seth is going to have to take it like a man.
I mean, they're going to let him get beat down.
In the words of Triple H, Daddy's home. That's what's going to happen when that happens. So
Triple H screws him out of the title?
Possibly. When he loses, of course, you know Triple H has got to be part of the spotlight.
Yeah.
So he's got to put himself in it somehow.
And there's always a plan B.
Could that lead to a Triple H versus Brock match for the title?
You never know. Oh, man.
So many ways we could go with this. I wish creative would listen to us a little more.
No, I hope they didn't hear that. I hope they didn't hear that. Paul, do not put yourself in the main event, please.
Do it as much as possible.
Okay. We should know by now that Triple H will probably lose to Seth.
That's the problem. I know already. Predictability.
No. I mean, if Seth and Triple H go one-on-one,
Triple H is
going to lose.
Yeah, of course.
He's walking out with the belt.
Triple H hasn't won it. But when was the last time he won?
Well, I mean, he beat
He's
Sting.
been busy putting people over.
And he would put over Seth.
Exactly.
I think he needs his one more run.
No.
One more run?
Oh, yeah, one more run. Running the show as the champ.
And that wouldn't work.
We're not getting the McMahon-Helmsley era again.
Knock that off.
Bring it on.
So we'll be
back. Money in the bank. It's gold.
We will find out what they're doing with the Fallout tomorrow night on Raw. We will bring you, hopefully, maybe, if we're all around enough to do a live one, we will try to get to you. If not, it'll be there by Wednesday waiting on you. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at Goons Radio, Facebook, Wrestling Goons Radio, and YouTube at youtube.com/Wrestling Goons Radio. For Mark, for David, and for Anthony, we will see you on the flip side.